Hello. Apparently we're starting straight on an action stage today. I guess when I say... I don't really know why actually. But I guess when I saved yesterday it's kept me in here. I'm sure that I exited the level though and then did a save, so I don't really understand why it's immediately start. I don't mind because this is kind of what I wanted to do anyway. But yeah, we'll carry on trying to get that extra scroll that was missing. Maybe if I focus a little bit more I might actually get it. But let's go. Am I at the checkpoint as well? I am. Wait, why have I got... I've got infinite lives? Did I have infinite lives before? So, wait, did I actually get the scroll or not? I'm very confused now. I don't think I did. I think I'm at the boss. No, this is the midpoint, so it's just out. It's just after here. I actually didn't realise I had infinite lives. I thought I got game over last night and had to leave. One of 20? Are you real? So it hasn't saved my progress of completing the mission. What a load of bobbins. Even though it's kept me halfway through the level where I've actually gone past some of them. Whatever, I'm just going to get the scroll first, the rest of them I can grind. That is not good. But yeah, very late start today, we probably won't get a lot done. I made the fool's error of, I set the washing up ready to go at like 8 o'clock, half 8 or something like that, while I went in the bath, but I forgot to close the lid. Oh shit. So the washing never actually begun. And then I went to check like, is it done yet? And it hadn't even started, so I had to wait for it to be done so I could get it all hung up before I went live. I was almost in two minds of just going live and then having a break to hang the laundry up, but sometimes it can be noisy on the balconies, so sometimes I thought it might end up being audible, like just the sound of it. Especially if the load like is unbalanced or something, it gets rather noisy when it's doing the tumble spin. So I thought, let's not bother, especially because that's the end part too. Oops. Very ready for the weekend. Oh, I've missed it again. Just leave and keep the quest progress. Wait, excuse me? Why have I got no scrolls? I toss that 1 and 2. 3 out of 3, 3 out of 3. What? 3 out of 3. Power down? How are you doing, mate? I'm real confused. What? How do I have 0 scrolls in Act 1? I'm sure I had them all. Has something gone wonky with my progress? Is the right save? It's almost as if I jumped in. Why did I have unlimited lives? Do you have unlimited lives on easy? Getting ready for the day. I might just... I don't even know. Shenanigans afoot. Well, I mean, all my town progress is saved, so this must be correct. I guess I just didn't... I guess I didn't get them. I swear I did. So I've got no MP scrolls saved. Absolutely bizarre. So I'm going to do Act 1 again now as well. I'm going to check my own VOD. I don't even understand what's happened there. I wouldn't even know where to look. I'm back to 3 lives again. What is going on? It said unlimited lives. I think it... Had it just like gone weird and gone onto easy mode or something? Which maybe would reset it? I don't know. Well, anyway, I need to do this regardless, so... Why was my life counter on infinite? It's weird that it loaded me up in the middle of a level as well. Six out of 20, okay. So my copy of Broken Sword 3 arrived in the post today that I ordered. So I was talking about it in Discord. I posted a picture on Twitter. I was very surprised that it is 100% English. Well, I mean, not surprised that it's in English per se, but I'm surprised that it boots up in English. Like, you have to go into the menu and change it into Japanese, which seems a little bit bizarre, because like my PlayStation's Japanese. It's not like PlayStation 4 era or 3 era where it auto-detects the language of it, unless it does. Unless it does, because I think I do have my PlayStation 2 set to English in the system settings, so maybe that's what it's doing. I didn't know games did that, really. But anyway, you can change it in the menu. I don't want to though, because the game's an English game and anyway, and that's my nostalgia. But I thought I was going to be... I'd already checked a YouTube video and I'd seen that it had the English voice acting, but I thought I was going to be stuck with the Japanese text, because like even like the tutorial stuff and, you know, maybe letters or interacting with objects, I thought, oh, it's going to be in Japanese, but c'est la vie, whatever. As long as the voice acting is in English, doesn't bother me too much. I'm so over this level. I've already bloody done it. Absolutely ready for the weekend. It's just been hot. I can't move. Like, I'm at home and I'm just lazing on the bed. Like, I haven't got the energy. Like, even just walking back to the kitchen area, like, then the bathroom, like, so damn hot. It's humidity. It's been raining again today. A sort of storm. The heat is just through the roof. You're such an arse, like, you just sort of jump around anywhere. Right. I mean, my laundry's probably barely going to dry because of how humid it is. Right, here's that checkpoint again. So it's down, this is why I keep missing it, because I'm rushing. It's like down, I think it's down there I need to go, isn't it? Yep. To get the crest thing, the scroll. God. I suppose the heal is too bad actually. Do you know what I do need to do? I need Discord to go into streamer mode, whatever it is. How do I do that? Oh my goodness. Or just close it entirely. See, there's one. I've absolutely got that, right? Picked up. At least that means I'm going to get a lot more MP, which will help with healing. Ugh. These rocks that jump up and down are a little bit irritating. There's two. Ooh. And there's the no, there's not three. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, I swear those sounds went off like before they appeared in the thingy. Let me move this fan actually. It's not pointing at either me or the laptop. And also, hey Barface, how's it going? Don't want this to overheat. Dun, dun, dun. Did I clear up things about Broken Sword? I was like going live at the time, but replied anyway. Oops. Be curious to know which ones you have. I've actually never played through the whole series though, as much as I love them. I've finished one and I've done like about 95% of two. I got stuck when I played two, like years ago on the PC. I played one originally on the PlayStation, and then I bought them both for the PC later on like a budget line thing that we had in the UK, sold out or something. I think it was Virgin published. I don't know. I never finished 2 because I got stuck and I didn't really have easy access to the internet at will, I think, or maybe I just couldn't find a guide back then. And I just had no idea what to do. And I was very close to the end of the game. So it was sort of like the final temple where the whole story was culminating or whatever. And just, nope, I couldn't get in the damn thing. Breath of Fire. Oh, this wheel. But then I'm going to have to probably kill it twice now to get all these scrolls. It's a little bit ridiculous. Oof. Oh, that's rude. Oh, I don't know why I charged into him. Whatever, I've got health. Having a day off work. Having a coffee. But yeah, the one that I got now, Breath of Fire, Broken Sword 3. Did I say that at the beginning? Breath of Fire, now I am saying it. Broken Sword 3, I have finished it before, but I only ever played it like once when I got it. I got it for Christmas when it was brand new on the PlayStation 2. And I have a real strong memory of that game because that game is when my PlayStation started breaking, the original, the fat one. You know, you started getting the dreaded disc read error. Because I was really upset because it was my Christmas present and I couldn't get it to work half the time. I was like having to balance my PlayStation on its side and like try it upside down and all this bloody nonsense. And it was kind of one of those like once it was in the drive and working, it would be fine. And I couldn't remove it and put any other game in, otherwise I'd lose it. It was really, really frustrating. But it was also, I remember I got a present from my sister. I got like this mini surround sound setup thing, like a Mad Catz thing. And that was the first game I was playing with it, and it was all like, ooh, speakers in my room. I had the army myself. Oh, I have. I've had it. I've gone through 3 PlayStation 2s, I think. Rubbish. My first fat one did disc read error, and then my PAL Slim won't read dual layer discs anymore. Well, it won't read anything now because it's died completely, but when it was still on its last legs, it wouldn't read dual layers. I'm always dreading the day that my Japanese PlayStation will start doing that, and it's gonna happen. And I don't know how to change the lens on those because I think changing PS2s requires soldering, which I may just have to teach myself because that is inevitably gonna happen. See, now we've got 2 out of 3, and that's fine. Let's go back in and get the last scroll then. Yeah, never that bothered about surround sound now though. I've never lived in anywhere where I could have it, so I guess you don't miss what you don't have. But I do remember that was kind of cool. I didn't have the speakers behind me though. I kind of just had, it was just more like a fancy speaker system, so it wasn't actually, it was barely surround. They were all at the front. I just had a big speaker in the middle and 2 little speakers, and I put them in my room, and it was exciting. When you're like 14 or whatever. But yeah, I finished Broken Sword 3 back in the day. I liked it. It didn't seem to be as popular with some people, but I thought it was alright. It wasn't the best one. But I just booted it up now to test it before I went live, and the music and stuff, I was thinking, oh, this is great. I'm looking forward to playing that again. But I want to go through the whole series first, properly. Finish 2. I'd have to play them on PC though, which I could probably do. I did play the first one on PC once on this laptop and it was surviving. The only tricky one would be probably Broken Sword 4 because that is PC only. I have it on Steam, I think. I have it on Steam. I think I bought the whole collection. Because I actually bought 3 on Steam. because I didn't think I'd be able to play my PAL copy. But you know, when I tried to play the PC version of Broken Sword 3, I didn't like it, because my memory is playing it on a PlayStation 2, so I'm really thrilled to have it back on the console again, because it's fully 3D and you can walk around the environment like in a 3D space, so it just kind of worked better on the console in my mind. So it's not a point and click, it's a walk and interact. Four's a bit like that too, if I recall, but it was PC only. I actually have 4 on a disc. I bought it back when it was new because I loved the series. It was a right pain in the arse to get it running on my laptop I had at the time. It probably still is. I don't think I'd ever get it running off the disc itself, but I think I have the Steam version now. Is some of the original terrorist clown or something, a bomber clown? Yeah, well, he's a costume killer. He just happens to be dressed up as a clown in the opening of that particular murder, but he killed other people in different costumes, which is only alluded to through dialogue in the original. But if you play the director's cut version, then you get to see his previous victims. Because there's an extra sequence at the beginning where you get to play as the woman in it at the crime scene. Never finished the director's cut version though. I haven't played all the new content. It's kind of a bit weird though, because it doesn't always quite match so well, because the voice acting quality changes. Because the director's cut stuff's been recorded in good quality audio, they'd have probably been better off like deliberately compressing it for consistency, in my opinion. I am very glad though that what they didn't do was re-record all the regular games audio. That would have bothered me more, I think. I'm glad that they left it pure. Because so many of those lines to me in the original game are really iconic, and the exact way that he says them, because I've heard them hundreds of times. I need it to be the same. Even if it was the same, because you know the voice actor's done it for the whole series. He could re-record his own lines, but it wouldn't be right. And you wouldn't, and they probably wouldn't be able to get back the voice actors for all the other people, like the not drunk. The waitress at the start. Ooh, my head. What did I drink last night? Can't change things like that. Yeah, I played quite a bit of 4, but I didn't finish it. Don't know why, just stuff. I think it was a bit buggy to run. I've never played 5. They're doing a new one now. Something like... I wouldn't mind giving a go at the... there's a fan game too. Broken Sword 2.5. It's German, I believe, or Dutch, I can't remember now. I think it's German fan game. And it's got full voice acting. I think it's German voice acting. But there is an English version to play with English text. I wouldn't mind having a go at that. It looks very polished. I'll play it as an aside. But I mean, it depends what you like. If you don't like point and clicks and stuff, it's a point and click. But I just think the story is so good, and especially at the time when it came out, like the level of the voice acting and stuff was so amazing. I love George Stobart's voice actor in that. Oh bugger. And it's just got that. It's like that whole conspiracy mystery, you know, like Dan Brown sort of thing, but before Dan Brown. Very exciting stuff. It would make a good movie. I'm surprised that it's never happened. Classic point and click is probably my favourite genre. Then you'll love Broken Sword, I think. Because it's my personal favourite point and click. Although I've not played huge amount of them to make such a statement, probably, but I played a fair few. But it's not just one of my, it's not like just my favourite point and click. It's like one of my favourite video games. I think it's a perfect game, except for obviously the twatty goat puzzle. But whatever, it's an almost perfect game. There was something also, so I originally played it on the PlayStation and I wasn't really as used to that sort of a game. I had played Monkey Island back in the day, and maybe a bit of Day of the Tentacle. But playing Broken Sword on the PlayStation back then, there was something so sort of eerie and mysterious about it. I can't explain it, but it just felt really cool. I'd like to play it again on the PlayStation, even though it's like a pretty low res version. It's got horrible loading times, but that was the first way. I saw Freddy Dingo playing it on the PlayStation like last year, I think. And just seeing the loading screen, because you don't have that loading screen on the PC version, it was just a total blast from the past. You get this like big blue coin thing that spins around. Jonas morphed into what's a hog? What's a hog? I mean, I think some of it evolved into the walking simulator, but I still think they're quite different. They still make some though. There was that Thimbleweed part, which is probably going to turn out to be 10 years old now, but hidden object games. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think mobile phones ended up taking them a bit, didn't they? But I mean, for a while they got lost to the Misclones wave. You know, like a lot of the games all became like Mislikes. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing, but it's like just with anything. I don't understand why we have to replace a genre with something else and then cease to do the other. It's almost, you know, it's like with RPGs, like how turn-based RPGs almost perished for a while to make way for open world and action. I'm glad to see that they're making a comeback though. Walking sims replicate, yeah. The ones that have puzzles anyway. I played Discworld as well, that was good. We haven't got to kill this like 3 bloody times now. You shit. Oof. Oh, I should have healed first. Waste of MP, that one. Series 5 you mentioned of them is something modern graphics games seldom replicate for me. I think for me it wasn't just so much the genre, but it was just, I think it was the graphical style and playing it on a PlayStation with a control pad on a CRT. It was just a very weird, I didn't expect this sort of an experience out of my PlayStation at the time, I think. I didn't know PlayStation could do, because obviously it had so much voice acting in and it had like all the cinematic scenes and stuff. Because the entire game is voice acted. And I don't think I played many games with that much voice acting in when Broken Sword was brand new. I'm trying to think if I played any, to be honest. Because, I mean, Monkey Island didn't have voice acting when I played it. version I played on the Atari didn't even have music most of the time. I also played Discworld 2 on the PlayStation as well. So it's definitely one of my first experiences with intensive voice acting. It must have been then, yeah. Also, hello. That and oh dear. That and Excalibur. That trailblazing game. That demo. Don't you think it's time that you finally played Excalibur? I've finished it. Can you believe it? I've finished Excalibur. It's absolute insanity. I never thought I would do that game. Oh shit bags. Whoa. Oh, you arsed. Don't make me do you again. Oh, you're so rude. Third time to do this, to kill this boss. Play it before the year is out. Wait, do you have it? Or are you just gonna do some magic? Extensive voice acting on games. I mean extensive. Like, obviously, I think I played Tomb Raider, but like, Broken Sword is... I'm surprised. How does that even fit on one disc on the PlayStation? It was one disc, right? It must have been so... That's probably why it's so bloody compressed. Because it's not even one disc on PC. I'm actually curious now. How many discs was it? It was one. That's why it was so bloody compressed. Damn. Because it's absolutely just... There's like hours and hours and hours of voice acting in that game. I mean, the entire game is voice acted most, like, every 5 minutes. I mean, 5 minutes. Every 5 seconds he's talking. Every time you click on an item he's talking. And several different loads of dialogues for everything. And conversation trees. The whole thing is just full of voice acting. Sphere Effect play like a point and click? No. Survival horror. Mixed with puzzle. It's survival horror. But it's barely even that. It's like a weird... It's a tank-controlled FMV adventure game, I'd say, with like... Because you don't have to manage your health in the same way. You can't heal for a start. You have a health bar, it's a fear gauge, and the more damage you take, the more scared you get, to the point that one shot will kill you. But if you, I think the game pretends that you can, like, you'll calm down or something and get your health, but you don't. It's when you walk through certain checkpoints, you get a full health refresh. Oh, I literally can't even be arsed to do this boss. Stop being a big tit. Yeah, I don't know. I'm hesitant to say Fear Effect is survival horror anymore. I think it's easy to say that, but Fear Effect is pretty unique. It's probably got more in common with stuff like, I don't know, In Cold Blood or games like that. I haven't really played In Cold Blood, but I'm guessing. And, I don't know, Galarians maybe? Your role makes you invincible, yeah. And you tend to have... You don't tend to run out of ammo, because you're supposed to kill everything. You're not supposed to run. Fear Effect is a very different beast on hard difficulty though. Because you do run out of ammo on that mode. Can you not? Please! Oh my god. stop being a tit. Something's happening, but I'm really busy. Oh, thanks for the follow. Sorry, I'm like a slither of having to repeat a lot of game if I died there. Give Fear Effect a whirl. Well, I mean, I still have my... I don't have it on screen though, do I? Maybe I should put that up instead. Oh, I don't think I have it on this scene. No, I don't. Oh well. I do have my goal to do a series playthrough. I think we're at 17 out of 50 now. It's definitely more a series of set pieces, yeah. On hard it's pretty nasty though, because you will run out of ammo a lot, and I was really... I didn't enjoy it the last time I played it through on hard mode. When I was younger I sort of just got on with it, but as an adult it really pissed me off, because I was really struggling. I'd almost softlocked myself at one point because I'd saved awkwardly, and I didn't have any way to get my health back, and I was really struggling to have enough ammunition. I'm just having to dodge roll like constantly. I don't remember having such a horrible time with it as a kid on hard. Right, so we've got 3 out of 3 scrolls now. This is absolutely done, because that was rubbish. Hey Retro, for some reason the scrolls I got in the Itos action stages have not saved, and I have no idea why. As I died and didn't pick them up again, and then I don't know. Chakan was cheering me on, yes. Right, is that quest... Actually, did I kill 20 or not? I wish I could check. I'll just wait, the quest will either tell me it's completed or not. So I might have to go back in one more time. Guess I haven't done enough. Right, well, we're going back in one more time. At least I don't need to finish the level this time though. I think you have to finish the level again for the MP scrolls to count as registered. I don't know. I was watching some of your playthrough of Ancient Roman today, Barley Bat, and anybody that watched me play it last weekend, the bit where I grabbed the ring and the bracelet. Well, no, I did that whole quest line to get the ring and the bracelet, and I remember at the end of it, like, we went to the island with the hermit and we talked to him, and he told us about how he'd hidden these items, and then he said, oh, to the villagers on this land, this man or something, and we went to the land, and then we met this boy, and he said that, oh, it was his uncle, but his uncle was killed or something. I don't know, this whole plot line, and then we took the boy back to the wizard, who was a relative. No, he was the uncle. It was his dad that had died, and all this yada yada yada. And then we finally learned that the amulet or whatever it was, maybe, I don't know, was in the cave or something. And so we went to the cave and picked it up. And I remember being like, oh, couldn't we have, because it was already unlocked on the map, and I was like, couldn't we have just gone here and just took them? Did we need to do all of that? And it's just funny because, like, I saw your playthrough and you actually did do that. You did it like all in reverse. I don't know, I didn't finish watching it, so I don't know if you actually did the rest of it, but it was quite funny to see, like, you even commented that you realised that you totally sequence broke something, but it just made me giggle to be like, oh, actually, you could just have took them then. Because I was thinking, like, what was stopping me coming here? Because it was already on the map. I just hadn't been yet. Funny game. You sound about hard extreme. The problem with Fear Effect though is, because I don't too, but the game's true ending is only if you play it on hard mode. there's 3 endings, and you can only you have to choose at the end. I won't spoil it, but there's a choice that you have to make at the end of the game. And on normal mode, you only have a choice of 2 things. If you beat the game on hard mode, you get a 3rd choice. And that's the reason why. If I stream it again, I'll probably play it on hard mode as well. I don't know. Or I could just be really cheeky and play the whole game on normal, and then load my save file. Because it's a better experience on normal. Find your own VODs hard to watch though. Oh, I don't really watch mine either, but I watch yours. I'm totally lying. I've occasionally watched mine. It depends on the game. Well, no, that's not true. I always rewatch my own videos because I'm usually going through them to pull vocabulary out. I'm not usually listening to me though, so I usually just like skip through and just look at the screen and just keep skipping forward bits, and then, you know, if something's on the screen for long enough, it usually meant I was stuck on it. So I re-look at it. So that's what I've been doing with all my ActRaisers. Going through them. I walk home from work or something and flick through yesterday's playthrough and pull out some vocabulary that I didn't know. Make a screenshot of it. But for Ancient Roman, instead of watching my videos, I've been watching yours and then just taking snapshots of your video to make flashcards from for vocabulary, because yours is a bit more entertaining than mine. Because I know what I said. It's been very soothing to watch you play Ancient Roman for just language reasons too, though, because it's been fun to see like you getting confused on the stuff that I got confused on too. So it makes me feel a little bit less alone, like, oh, you were thrown too with what the hell that was all about. Made me feel like less of a mad person. I'd be keen to replay Air's Adventure now, to be honest though, because I feel like I could probably understand that a lot better these days. I do think with Ancient Roman though, in its defense, I think it, for me, because obviously you know the way that I'm quite rigorous and I double talk to everybody and NPCs and all that stuff. So my experience is it's been mostly coherent, but I universally agree that that whole sudden revelation that that's her father was absolute bullshit that came out of nowhere. But the rest of the game has sort of made sense to me. It's just not necessarily great. Like some of the the places that it centers to, I've sort of seen the why, it's just not necessarily interesting. But she was a total whatever. I mean, I think you should absolutely replay it again, but I think you should play it and like really thoroughly like go through it a bit more. Because there's just lots of there's more fun to be found in that game. There's little side stuff. The main story though, to be honest, I think Ancient Roman's at its best when it's just the sort of side nonsense, not the main story, just like the NPCs. Air's Adventure was also a bit weird like that too. Hey Glyphix! Right, you know, I've not been paying attention. How many of these monsters have I killed? This makes sense, it's just yeah. But I kind of, sometimes I get into it though. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm down with this, I'm into it. And then I play a bit of ActRaiser and I'm like, oh my god, they're writing shit. You kind of rush for anything, yeah. Oh no, I mean, I didn't realise quite how early it was. I looked it up though and realised how early of a stream that was for you, and it is quite, it's, because I've seen you stream games later on, and you're very different. That's why I think you almost do need to play it again. Where did that platform just go? Because yeah, you could tell that because it's still finding your footings and like, oh god, maybe I should speed this along. Is that, you know, boring? You haven't got maybe as many people to interact with at the start. It's almost one of those games, you know. It's like Phantasmagoria though for me. I mean, in some like, it's not because I loved Phantasmagoria and I would never change it, but that is the whole point. Like, you can only play those games once the first time, and it's almost like, was it wasted by doing it too early, or was it perfect to do it too early because it got you going? Do you know what I mean? Because I mean, that you were here for Phantasmagoria. That was such a cozy stream, and it definitely, that was one of those streams where I thought, I love this. This is absolutely what I. Can all these bots just fuck off tonight? Like, I don't love that. Go away. Go away. Amigo Cirillo. Oh, their account was made in 2018. That's so sad that they've been hijacked. That's every fucking stream I get one, but tonight is two. I shall do my duty. I didn't report the other ones, can't be arsed, but I shall do this one before they bother somebody else. Okay, let me get the other one. It was only like 2 minutes ago as well. Where did it go? But yeah, Gabriel Knight 2 as well. It's like it's almost a shame that I can't redo that, but then again, it was also so perfectly timed when I did it. So it's the right. It's sort of the one that got you going, isn't it? But then at the same time, you almost think like, oh, I wish I could do it now with the people, because there's so many people that didn't follow me back when I did play it that it would have been a good time too. So I can imagine ancient Romans like that. I think that's why I wasn't playing it myself for a bit, to be honest, but I just thought, what am I waiting it for? Thing is, with the way that you've done Ancient Rome, though, you could absolutely play it again. You'd have forgotten most of it, and also there's so much content that you can find now if you go back through it. Point and clicks tend not to be as replayable, although some people on Twitch seem to replay them a lot, so maybe they are, but I could not replay Phantasmagoria right now. I would have to leave it another couple of years before I'd ever touch that again. It just wouldn't be the same. I don't even know if I ever could replay Phantasmagoria. I'd have to try. I'd have to totally forget it. I could probably do Gabriel Knight 2 again, because I feel like I missed a lot of the story of Gabriel Knight 2, because you know, when you just stream it, especially back then, like I found I wasn't paying attention half the time because I'm too busy like trying to just think about chatting and stuff. Right, what do we need to get the 3 scrolls on this level. Long time for a game you've played. Yeah. Should play Grey Matter. Is that on 360? I can actually technically get that now, I guess. I think I added it to my list. Gabriel Knight. I should play Gabriel Knight 1. And 3. I should revisit The Dame Was Loaded. You bastards. Don't know if it can be region free. Oh, that's annoying. I can't believe not a single scroll saved on this stage. I still think you should play Air's Adventure. I heard it was great for comebacks. You're saving out. Don't want to play alone. Maybe you should consider coming back. What was that? Are you still around, Ratchet Ross? I'm sorry, I'm calling you out now, but I realise it's been a few moments. You never know when people have wandered off or whatever. But what was that game that you were playing? In fact, maybe if I shout you out, it'll tell me. Ah, Retro. I'm sure it wasn't that. It was a Games Workshop game, that's why I bring it up. I was wondering if you'd heard of it, Barley Brown. I think it's a Warhammer world universe. Warhammer Fantasy or something. Some modern game of it. I just play so much Talisman. Has anybody ever played Talisman, Games Workshop? Thanks for listening. I was asking you, what was the game that you were playing? That was Games Workshop, Dungeons and Dragons-ish, you were saying. The tactical game. It's basically Warhammer. I should play Talisman. I should get Talisman, and then we could play it like online. Wouldn't that be fun? If anybody's actually played it though. I used to play Talisman all the time as a kid at the board game. I always wanted to get the digital version, but I kind of thought it's not very fun by yourself. Wow. Oh, stop being such a tit. I think there's like something down below. No, just death. I think I've done that before. PC's broken right now. Is it? Is that from ages ago? Hoping to figure out what's wrong, but I haven't found the time. Shit. You have a laptop. Not probably up to streaming. I doesn't have the overlays. Can you even turn your PC on, like to save them and import them? And I don't know. You might be surprised what laptops can do. I'm streaming off a laptop. I think as long as you don't play the game on it, just capture. But then again, I don't. What kind of capture card did you use? Was it external? I couldn't get an Elgato one to run on mine though. I had to buy I/O data. It's a normal Elgato, is it? I think it was to do with the type of the USB drive that it wants to use, but yeah, it just didn't work. I bought one and it didn't work, and so I sent it back to Amazon and got a refund. And then I bought one that was way cheaper, which is what I'm using right now. And have been using for like 3 years or something. Hate diagnosing PC problems. Yeah, I'm useless. Stick of RAM or the graphics card? I have no idea. When my laptop was having issues, I was DMing Techie-ROM. But nobody could ever figure out the problem with mine. I literally think my laptop was just overheating. I think it was a heat problem. Because I sent it off to be repaired and they couldn't figure it out either. They couldn't even get it to crash the same way. And I noticed when they gave me my laptop back, they'd installed Final Fantasy 14, the benchmark on it, and they'd obviously just been like running it, trying to make my laptop crash. But because they could never fix it, they never charged me. So, but I wonder too if they opened it up and that helped. Too much Yogi Bear for to just pass through. I think I've missed a scroll, but never mind. Will do for now. Getting real things. I knew I missed one. Whatever. I'll get it maybe another day. Right, hopefully this quest is done now. There we go. So the number of the smoke monsters that were at the entrance of the volcano was greatly reduced. Must have been the work of God. Have this tar. Oh, we've actually leveled up as well. So that'll make the... I have seen and I have done them out of sequence. I think I should have done the ice level last, and that's probably why I'm having such a rough time there with the difficulty. But oh well. I always like to do the jungle area last. since I played it on the Virtual Console, the original, years ago. The first time I tried to beat it legit, without save scumming. So, wait, are we not done? Is that not all quests finished? For Itos? So what else do they want? But yeah, ever since I got this cooling fan for my laptop, it seems to have greatly improved. I always am very conscious about not taking the piss with it too, though. So like if I've got OBS open, I will close anybody's stream that I'm lurking on or like listening to. I won't do those two things at once. I always try not to over exhaust it. Which is why I've also shied away from playing PC games and streaming them ever since, really. I don't want to push my luck, but I'll probably get away with a cheeky Broken Sword stream sometime in the future. One day I would like to get a new laptop, and then I could keep the other, and I could, like, I don't know, stream off one and play a game on the other or something, but I don't know. I don't feel like any quest is popping up here. I always want to go to the castle to move instead of the world map. I'm very tempted to go and redo that act again and get the final scroll because it is pissing me off, but I might just, I don't know, maybe continue the story in North Wall for a bit. So I got all those. I think we're about to do a tower defense, so that'll be a joy. At least I feel like my throat is finally easing up. Oh, I was waiting for wood. That was what I was doing, and that's why I left and started doing all the side quests. So it was the aftermath of COVID. Well, I never got tested, so I don't know. But it like I was so absolutely utterly sick just for like one day. I was sick after that, but the one day in particular, I was just awful. And I don't think there's only 2 times I can remember as an adult feeling that ill. The first time was tonsillitis and the second time was COVID. The only thing I would say that was different maybe though is I didn't have the sore throat this time around that I got from COVID. First time I had COVID, the reason I found out I had COVID is because I thought I had tonsillitis again. And I went to the doctors to get some antibiotics or whatever, I don't know. Because I thought, oh, I've got tonsillitis again. And they said, no, it's COVID. Because it felt the same. But this time, maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was just, I don't know, really, really, really nasty cold. But the Saturday, because I started getting sick on like the Friday, and then it was, luckily I didn't have any work, but the Saturday I was just in bed. I went to bed at like 2 a.m. the night before, I think, and I didn't get out of bed until 2 p.m. the next day, and that was begrudgingly. I had an absolutely banging headache. Like, it was head-splitting painful. It was like the worst hangover. I felt like I had alcohol poisoning and a cold, because I was kind of nauseous and had a headache and also a fever. And it was really bad because I couldn't get out of bed because my head was pounding, and I also had a fever. But then I needed to get some food, and I needed to buy stuff because, you know, living alone and stuff. I hadn't got any the night before because I was too tired on my way home, and I thought, oh, I'll just get it home tomorrow. Big mistake. And I needed food to like take medicine and stuff. The only thing I had was like, I don't know, proper dinners, but because I felt nauseous, I just wanted something light. So didn't have the energy to stand in the kitchen and make anything. So, and I wanted more like fluids and stuff. It was awful. And I kept just sleeping and waking up because I had a headache and going back to sleep again. Wait for some more supplies. But I mean, this was almost 2 weeks ago, and it's still lingering a little bit. So I think it's pretty much about gone now. But I've had a bit of a cough and a dry throat for the last couple of days. I love her little animation. What is she doing? Is she like making snow? See, this is the difference between the original. Like, having to wait for resources to pop is just dull. Right, what else should we build? I don't know where to put any more of these gates, because I have no idea where the monsters are going to attempt to come from. I feel like I may as well build one. Let's do a bow and arrow, I guess. Wait, did they not do it? Okay, and hopefully we can do the thing now. Right, let's do the new quest. Bring them down a bit. Oh, do you know what I should do? Is put some fences down. Oh, so they're only weak against the sun? Oh, so these weak to lightning. Oh, stop attacking my towers, you tits. Why is there a decoy thing there? Increase the range or let's increase the speed. Although, can she attack ground units? Okay, these are the fast enemies. Barely even summoned our second unit yet. It's going to boost the power of the towers, I think, with the... the power of the sun. Power of the sun in the palm of my hand. Boktai, the sun is in your hand. Boktai, not if you live in the UK. Or play games at night like I do. Angel, why does Frot say those things? That he's gonna kill everyone, that he's gonna kill me. What should we do? Why won't Frot return to the Frot that he was before? Vampires are extra strong in the UK. We'll go for Spider-Man 2, but also that. Is that the movie? I haven't seen that. I think I've only ever seen it once in the cinema. The Dr. Octopus one. He's one of Satan's brethren. That's what he says about his fusion reactor. I could, when she said it was Spider-Man, I kind of could figure where it was. So it's only natural to think of his actions and words in that way, being like that, whatever. And in that case, I don't think we'll be able to return him back to normal. I guess that's because that's what he should be by nature. But why would he say that to me, of all people? I was a good kid. Good girl. I'm a good girl, I am. If I... He said if I was good, then he would help me. Oh no, wait. No, you said that. If I was good, that you would help him. You're liars. Quote has been memed endlessly. The power of the sun in the palm of my hand. Oh, we got the art of building bridges. I thought we had to give it to them from another town. Oh Lord, a wonderful art has been born here in Northwell. Northwall even. I keep saying Northwell. We're now able to build bridges across rivers. And so with this we'll be able to cross over the flowing water and build houses on the other side of the shore. And now we need a larger population to further the development of the town. So let's guide them and make the town bigger. Yep, I know, got it. Town number 5 of 6. I've got it. Don't need to tell me. That, to me, though, in a nutshell, I bitched about this in the first town, but I'm still saying it now. This is just me on my high horse, but that is modern gaming. That is my kind of iffy problem with modern gaming, that they just can't shut up. You know. Like, it's a given that that's what I need to do next. I've been playing the game for 35 hours, you know. And yeah, I know you could probably play the game out of sequence, but come on. Really? Because it has also just been implied. Anyway, we've just learnt the art to build bridges, so now we can go and build houses on the other side of the bridge. We don't need the angel afterwards to then go, it's time to make the town bigger. And it's the same dialogue too, that one is, because he said it in every single town, every time we need to make it bigger. Hey Runix. What game are you going to ask me about today? Now we need to head to another monster's lair. But this time, Tyre won't be accompanying us. It seems that she's become very, very depressed and she won't even eat. I think she's alarmed that... or we're surprised that her friend is such a fearsome monster like that. Hey, Aglos over the last few days, and it's kind of nice to be gradually uncovering the way through optional NPC dialogue and stuff. Feels like a rarity in modern games. What do you mean? Optional NPC dialogue? What, instead of it being rammed down your throat, you mean? You've been lurking, just playing Street Fighter 6 online. Aglos is a good time, very wonder boy. I have Aglos too! And I noticed that you'd started playing it. Telling us where to go with seeking it out. Yeah, it's nice. Do you know, did anybody ever play Ni no Kuni? Do you know what really upset me with Ni no Kuni was the fact that it never let you think for a second. It always had a marker on the map of where to go. Even like little quest stuff. Because I'd be like, oh, I bet I need to go and talk to that, and then the game would be like, new objective, talk to that person. And it's just like, kind of sucks the fun away a little bit. Like, give me a chance or something. 100% totally bugged. Doesn't feel good. It's bugged? I have it on PS4. Why am I even here, game? So Tyre, I guess Tyre doesn't believe that at its core the monster is actually evil. But I don't think that monster would be like friendly towards humans. I guess if it was nice, it would be to Tyre, not to people. Maybe that was wrong. You're supposed to hit up and attack, trigger it, but if you jump, hit left and up, it triggers it. Take care not to hit down. That sounds a bit rubbish. That needs patching. That's not very good. Maybe just PS4. Well, that sucks. That's the version I got. It's very consistent though. That should be fixed. Yeah, that's not good. Wait, did I misread that? I want to read that again now. I'm just rereading it in my brain. I think he said actually maybe that this means that I don't know, maybe Tyre's not human. I mean, well, she obviously isn't, but maybe that's the reason why. I wonder if it's going to be revealed that she's a demon. That's why the dragon was kind to her. I'll look tomorrow. Still totally playable because the game is quite forgiving and usually don't feel quite in control. Yeah, that kind of stuff would piss me off though, because that was annoying me with Battletoads, because it kept double tapping off the ledges all the time. And then Ms. Patman, when I was playing that, had real issues with diagonals as well that really annoyed the hell out of me. God, what is this level? See, the reason I think because I'm doing this last, that's why these levels in particular are being nasty, because they have too much health, and it makes the time limit a stress. bloody die. I just don't have the time to do this bollocks. I don't see why this needs to have a time limit personally. I think it's kind of stupid, especially because the game is supposed to be non-linear. I mean, maybe on normal it's probably not a problem, and to be honest, it's sort of doable anyway, but it just makes it a bit of a pain in the arse. I mean, imagine I trying to do this area first. Probably wouldn't be able to. Oh, and actually, speaking of the difficulty, when I was talking about it the other day, the thing that is different with the difficulties I'd forgotten. So I just had a look at the difficulty thingy, because I was checking that. For some reason I thought it might have reset it. Difficulty means that you are... difficulty. There's 3 difficulties. There's easy, normal and hard. And on easy you have unlimited lives. So you'll never have to get game over, you know, just like modern games do. You have enemies have less health, and you have unlimited lives. And on normal, enemies have normal health, and you have 5 lives. And on hard, enemies have high health, and you have 3 lives. But also, you take a lot more damage. Definitely noticed that, because I did try on normal as well. See, this flying around thing that just spits all these balls out, it's trash. Hard swallow. Definitely should have been caught, it's super obvious. Well, also, if it's only on one version, why would you want one version of your game to be inferior? It can't even be that hard to patch, surely. See how much health those little red goblins take? Ludicrous. It's like that gets to a HP threshold and then ejects you backwards. How have I missed one? So shit. It's not even like... It doesn't feel like well thought out gameplay. This feels like... So, there's an indie game called Soul Seraph, which is a basic rip-off slash homage to ActRaiser, and it's not that great. It's alright, it's playable, but this is... This level, this kind of nonsense, feels like Soul Seraph kind of crap. Because on Soul Seraph you have to keep doing these stupid little short attack missions. Like, trying to hit this moving target that spits out like ridiculous amounts of projectiles. Oh my god. That didn't turn out good. Have you played it or just going off what I said? Because I think we talked about it before. My problem with Soul Seraph was just the story wasn't interesting. I didn't like the writing. I just found it kind of dull a lot of the time. So I was hyped for it, you know, because it's ActRaiser or whatever, but it just, I don't know, there's just something off with the game. It's got good things about it. I mean, I played the whole game and I finished it, but... And I actually think the tower defense in that is better than this. But, hey up. How are you? Crazy Lion King speedrunner. Seems like you're getting it down now, though. I mean, not even just not in a speedrunner sense. The fact that you even were in the final level after 40 minutes impressed me. 31. No, I bloody betted on you doing. Actually, no, I don't think I did bet at the end. I think I just forgot. I mentally betted on you doing it in less than 30. I think I didn't bet in the end. So I was thinking, oh, well, this one's a given. I'm going all in. You did that on purpose. I'm glad I didn't fall for it. 'Cause I thought if you did 40 this time and you've sort of sussed it all out, you can absolutely do 30. What got you? The hippo's arse. That's off. Why do these little shits have to be there? They always spawn when you destroy all the orbs. Go away! The time limit on this is just fucking bollocks. Is there a name for games that are like a game within a game? How does tower defense bit relate to this? We have to defend the cities. The original ActRaiser is kind of infamous for being a mixture. It's like a town building sim action platformer game. This is a town building sim action platformer tower defense. The tower defense doesn't work very well though, in my opinion. Like a well record of 10 stream isn't called I just can't wait to be king. It was hardline grind. Envision ad for barley cup, and I thought barley cup. Oh my god. You should try searching Barley Bap sometimes, you'll get some exciting hot tub streamers. Ah! How are you, by the way, Apache? You'd think that it was the word bap that would bring up the hot tub streamer, but it's not, it's barley. About to finish work for the day. I'm about to finish the day for the day. Oh my god, there's just fucking projectiles everywhere and I'm trying to hit something that's moving. Where's the fucking thing gone? Oh my god. I'm angry, but other than that I'm alright. I'm getting annoyed with this tribe. It'll teach me to do the ice area before the jungle area though. I'm just not... I can't kill things quick enough. You tit head! Oh my god! Why does it have to do that stupid knockback? Oh, thank God. It's the racing against the clock that makes that so hard. Try not to get hit because everything hits like a truck. I've got new power, more thoughts than before. Yeah. Lord, please listen to what I have to say again. I was all alone from the moment I was born. I was lonely. I wanted friends. Oh, when I tried to approach the places where humans live, they threw rocks at me. They said, "Don't come near us, monster." I couldn't go anywhere. I was so lonely. And also, I was hungry. And at that time, that's when I met Frot. Frot was kind. He looked for food for me. And then once I was feeling better, he taught me how to hunt. But he didn't just help me, he also helped the humans that had wandered in and got lost in the mountains. He helped them get home. While I was by Frot's side, there was nothing to fear and I never felt lonely. Unfortunately, the fact that he's one of Satan's brethren cannot be changed. But if what you say is true, then so tell me, friends, who are the real monsters here? I know, it's one of those, isn't it? But then again, no, because he is really. But maybe he's got reasons why he... I don't know why he said what he said. So, if what you say is true, he's been acting rather uncharacteristically of one of Satan's... Oh, what is that bloody word anyway? I can't remember now. I keep saying brethren, but it's sort of like... I guess brethren works well. Family, dependent, follower, retainer. Meh. I wonder what they used in the official English. I can't remember now. I have actually glanced at it now and then. But I wonder what is the Frost Wyvern's true nature. It may be worth checking, at least. Angel. I understand. I'll talk to Frot. Well, we heard what he had to say. I mean, we know how it's going to end, because I've played the original. He's the boss. Spoiler. But we're definitely killing him. I'm sure it'll be really sad. Can't be that much of a surprise, though, because, you know, it's a remake. They probably intend people to sort of know. So that's sort of the twist that's interesting. Okay, so we can continue to develop him. Tell me again. Preparing for the harsh cold. We've got to give them 10 fruits then. Oh Lord, in these lands that were sealed in ice for a year. It's finally become the season has come with the harsh cold. So we've been trying to proceed to store up food provisions to combat the cold wave. But there hasn't been much of a harvest this year, so the amount that we've been able to gather has not enough. And at this rate, the citizens of North Wall won't see another season. Oh Lord, please shine your light down on these frozen lands. It seems that food is always a problem in any of the lands, but it's particularly severe here. I guess we've no choice. Let's help them out a little bit. Yeah, and that means that we've basically just got to wait for 10 RNG pops. I think this sort of stuff is where people get the association of a mobile phone game. Having a sip of water. Don't destroy my town, and don't despawn. Although that isn't a side quest, I think. Probably try and do the other thingy while I'm waiting. I don't know. No, we can't, because the evil force is too powerful for those humans. Has our culture level gone up? Do I need to redo some of these houses? What are they? 6 people. I don't remember if 6 is... No. That's the highest level, I think, for now. We can build another fort, though, actually. But where? Presumably, they'll come here at some point, so let's plonk one of them there. Frot, you can hear me, right, Frot? Taya. What do you want? Have you decided to abandon the humans? No. I came here to talk to you because I don't understand what you're doing. Oh, Frot says, what I don't understand is you. Why are you an ally to the humans? When before they did something bad to you, I guess it's like they drove you out in a painful way. I am, but I'm a nice one. Persecuted. Okay. Yeah, so why would you ally with them when before the humans persecuted you? But the people here are different. They're kind to me, like you were, says Taya. So, why, Frot? Why did you change? I'm sure that there's a way to return you back to how you were. I've asked God to help us. You say I changed? I'm one of Satan's brethren, born from his cold, icy eyes. Pupil. And doing something to God is my duty. It's something unpleasant, but I don't know what it is. Oh, it's just a really twatty way of saying defeat. Fine. Whatever. So defeating God is my duty. That's my real nature. From the time I met you until now, there was no God in these lands. And then during that time, I guess all the things that we did during that time was just kind of whimsical way to spend our time. I guess maybe because he was bored. On a whim. So Frot, that's not true. You're lying to yourself. I know it. I'm not lying. So, killing the humans who worship God, and furthermore those who ally themselves with them, that is one of my pleasures. I just sent more monsters towards the village, so what will you do? I'm just gone. And now it's time for another tower defense. Shit, I didn't use the experience scroll. Seems like a good lad. I think we should leave him. Do you know what though? I think he's the worst drawn art in the game so far. I really think his portrait looks like shit. It just seems so like low detail. And every time I see him pop up, my brain just hears him going like "Brr." It just doesn't match the rest of the art quality in my opinion. Because even there, you can see him on the right side of the screen on the pause menu. He looks badass there, but he just looks a little bit like the budget ran out, or they forgot that they used to draw him and quickly did it before they hit publish. I don't know. I just feel like he doesn't look quite as nice as everybody else. Yeah, he's not a real monster. He's just badly drawn that way. And what was I doing? Oh, using her experience thing. I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying the storyline though. Like I said before, I love the fact that they've managed to make each place different, and there's a different sort of. I mean, even if some of it might be a touch tropey, perhaps, but everything's tropey, really. When you've played games before, I do like that there's a totally different plot line here. I think this seems good, honestly. Yeah, I like the writing. I don't know how you. I mean, I don't know whether you're reading it too. I think it's very nicely written. Doesn't sound so nice with me saying it in English, but it reads well. It has a very, very large vocabulary. I think this game does it. I don't know. It's something that obviously you tend to notice more when you're playing a game not in your own language, but it has a lot of vocab. And each town kind of talks differently. I'll probably do it now. How many more of those fruits do I need? To go to bed again soon. I don't know why I picked those up. Yeah, it's such a weird choice to have this tower defense because it's just not. This doesn't work that well. It probably works better on a lower difficulty, but I don't want to sacrifice my enjoyment to the action stages. Although what you could possibly do, I'm just being incredibly stubborn, is you can turn the difficulty down at will in options. So you could probably just turn it down and do the tower defense, and then turn it back up again and do the action stages, and have the best of both worlds. So, I don't know whether you heard all of that actually, this was in a break. I don't mind tower defense, but it doesn't feel like tower defense, to be honest, because there's no. You don't really build any towers because they don't last very long. I build a fence, but I can't build any more. I can't build more forts as we go through. I don't have a resource to use like you have in a tower defense thing, you know? All I do is use miracles and I move a single character around to attack enemies. That's it. That's all the control I have. And I can occasionally build barricades to slow down their progress or a decoy thing. And that's it. And the only choices I've got is build a gate, which they've now destroyed. And I've also got these towers up here. But then the problem is, like I said, is I built all these towers up here for the previous combat when they were coming down from the north. But now they're coming from the east. Now, I've got two options. I can either just deal with it, or I can totally move around everything and load it up again. But kind of can't be arsed. So I'll just try and put up with it. Although we're kind of fucked by the fact that I can't build any barricades here. That's great. Because why here? Why here, but not here? Why can I only build these fences in specific places that are often useless? Why is that the only place I can put one? And here. Well, no, I can't put one there. I can only put one there. So what I should have done is put a decoy there, I guess. We're going to lose now, but oh well. These ones are resistant to magic. I'm just waiting. There we go. One of my heroes I can summon now. Thank God for that. Let's do you. But I can't even stop them coming. What are they doing? Where are they going? Weird. Is she doing anything? These are resistant to magic. The tower defense on Sol Seraph works better than this. So she's doing nothing. Oh, these are the last ones. Those will just increase their speed, I guess. Oh, what are these? She's kind of kicking their ass a little bit. I'll be able to summon another hero in a second. Oh no, or I'm at full. No, I think we're at full. No SP. Oh my god, they're gonna kill that tower. Oh. Now, what I can do this time, instead I can put a decoy there, which will make them not destroy this tower as long, and that's probably that'll probably change the entire outcome now. But or build some towers here. In fact, that would probably be better, but I don't know if I can be. Oh, so let's do that. Let's build a tower. Oops. Yeah, I want to leave, not challenge again. Oh, retry. I read that wrong. I was like, what? Why isn't retire working? Alright, let's move one of these bad boys. If I can. They're all resistant to magic though, so like, should I even bother? It feels like. Let's just put one of these there. But most of the problem was coming from over there, not here. Do I need that? Should not leave the road. I mean, that certainly helped them at least stop attacking that gate for a few. But you can only build like 3 of these per combat. We got any coming from up here yet? I like her because she's really fast at moving around the map as well as speeding up the forts. The last ones. just all ran straight past them. Okay. Well, that went a lot better. Tyre, where did you go? We were worried about you. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Frot, he sent monsters to the town. But I understand. I don't think Frot wanted to do something like this. I think something scary is making him. So please don't think that Frot's bad. Tyre. Okay. We'll try talking to Frot one more time. There may be another path that we can go without killing each other. After listening to what you said, Tyre, that's what we think. It may be a slim chance, but we have to try. Oh, and now we're able to do another 4? No, it's because one of mine got destroyed. Let's put that there again. So, oh Lord, we've become even more determined to head to the final monsters lair. After we've sealed this, then we'll attempt to talk to Frost within. I think the likelihood of one of Satan's helper monsters listening to what we have to say, though, is very low. But we have to try, just for Tyre's sake. Tyre's not a human, she's different from us. But we've begun to think of her as one of our daughters somehow. Good old humans. We need to seal the final hole and get more of those apples. Oh, we need to increase the population first. How? Have we not been everywhere? Maybe I should just destroy some things? How can I increase the population unless they're going to build? I can't like build some more houses, please. Or maybe if I finish this apple quest, is that done now? No. Oh, I haven't accepted the challenge. Is that why? Oh, the game is so stupid sometimes like that. Just because I didn't accept the quest, we are unable to. Oh, they're magically able to now. Oh, damn. And it's so easy to not accept it as well. I'm after time to pop Aglos on for a few, just take a little peek at it. Oh, there's the apples. Still not got enough. I swear I've had 10 by now. Oh no, it's Mer Fairy Man. Oh boy. Yeah, maybe I'm gonna leave this for tonight. Let's retire. Whoops.